Hello everyone, my name is Myka Meier and I'm the founder of the Plaza Hotel Finishing Program with Beaumont's Etiquette, and I'm about to teach you 5 tips and tricks that you can start using instantly to look polished. You know, the person that just walks into the room and they look so amazing and chic and stylish and put together? I'm about to teach you how to do the same.
It's gonna be a good day, great day with Myka Meier.
Let's get started on today's lesson. 5 things you can start doing today, now, to look and feel instantly more polished and put together. I want you to think of the most polished person you can possibly imagine. This person could be a real person, it could be a character from a movie, it could be a made-up person in a book that you envision, it could be a neighbor, it could be a grandparent, it could be anybody. But think about that person. I want you to envision them and channel them. Now you could even have an alter ego if you wanted. You are channeling the most graceful and the most sophisticated and the most poised and put together person you can imagine. For me, it was Grace Kelly. It was always Grace Kelly because she is so put together and she's so graceful. And, you know, it was somebody that I instantly, even though I never met, you know, I've only seen pictures and watched her in movies, but that's my person. So think about who your person is, and that is a perfect place to start. Rule number 1, pick 2 of 3. What does that mean? So I actually learned this rule from a student of mine in Texas, and I loved it so much I adopted it and I teach it to date. So what it is, you know, think about the 3 things I'm talking about here are your skin, your hair, and your outfit. So at any given day, whenever you leave the house, anytime you're in public, really anytime you're, leaving the house, you want to think about your hair, your skin, and your clothing. And 2 of the 3 of those things should always be put together. So for instance, if I'm running out to the drugstore to buy, a snack or whatever it might be, and maybe I'm wearing some athleisure, maybe it's very, it's still put together. I'm not wearing, a sweatshirt with holes in it. So that would be my 1 thing of the 3 that is not put together. So then my 2 things that should be put together are my hair and my skin. Now, my hair for me is a little bit easier. I'm always, slick back ponytail, but it's still done. It's not a frizzy, crazy mess, and I'm not running around with, a baseball cap on. So my hair is done because my outfit's not. The second thing would be my skin. Now, this does not mean makeup. If you don't wear makeup, then you would just have a clean face, maybe clean shaven if you're a gentleman. You've cleaned your eyes, you've looked in the mirror, you are out and you look and you feel good. If you wear makeup, then your makeup is done, your hair is done, and then your outfit is a little bit more casual. So you always pick 2 of the 3 and you don't go out without that rule in place. Rule number 2 is called the 3 in 3 minutes rule. Now, again, I'll say it again because that was a little tricky, I know. 3 in 3 minutes rule. So what does that mean? So to look and feel instantly more polished, the trick is to have in any given moment with you, so in your handbag, in whatever you're carrying at your desk, 3 items that you can put on in under 3 minutes to look polished. True story, I was at my desk in New York, my team came in and said, "Oh, Myka, so-and-so is here." And it was a client who had popped in to bring a gift, and I hadn't been expecting that person. And I was really dressed very casually. So exactly as I'm saying now, I took out my 3 in 3 rule. And that very day, for me, it was a pair of heels that I keep underneath my desk. And then I put on a blazer, and then of course my lipstick. So it was something that I could put on really, really easily. Now, if, maybe your 3 things are makeup, maybe it's an eyebrow pencil, a lip gloss, and mascara, if that's your 3, for instance. Now that's great because you can put those three things on very easily. Now if one is foundation and it takes you 5 minutes to apply your foundation, then that cannot be one of your 3 in 3. It has to be fast. Like you need to put yourself together. What are those 3 items? Maybe it's a tie. Maybe it's a scarf. Maybe it's, if you're wearing a t-shirt and something casual on the bottom, I think a blazer just to kind of make you look a little bit more polished with maybe some gold buttons or something like that. So what are your 3 and 3? I want you to stop and think now. Write them down if you need to, and always have them with you. So I have a 3 and 3 in my handbag, and I also have a 3 and 3 in my office. So no matter where I am, I'm covered. Now, a bonus to this is in your 3 and 3, if you make one of those things your signature style piece. For me, you guessed it, red lips. That's my thing. I just feel super, super confident. So I always have my red lipstick as one of my 3 and 3 for the most part. It's something that I can put on and look good. I feel good. I feel confident in it. So I always have my red lips with me. You can have multiple signature style pieces. Maybe it's a pair of glasses. For me, my hair is always back. Slick back. I always know, that I'm likely to have that, my red lips, and maybe a blazer or maybe a heel or something. So what is your signature style? Really try to keep that on a daily basis. People not only recognize you for it, but you feel good, you look good, and you always feel put together. Rule number 3 is posture. Now, posture is something that when you have good posture, you're physically carrying yourself in a certain way. People with good posture are confident, at least they appear to be confident. You walk into the room. Posture is not just about how you're sitting, but it's how you're standing, how you're walking, how you're ascending or descending a staircase, how you're making an entrance into a room. Number one mistake people make when they're socializing with a group, walking into a room, they look down at their phone. What's happening? You're breaking eye contact with everybody in the room, but your chin is dropping. You're having poor posture. Posture, there's 3 cornerstones of posture. It's your chin, your shoulders rolled back, and your legs, whether you're walking or sitting. Or even standing. So keeping those things in mind, I think it's really important to always have good posture. So that's something we'll talk a little bit more about in a different video, but I do want you all to practice good posture because it shows confidence. Rule number 4 is poise. I know, you might be a little surprised, but poise is something that can make you look instantly more put together. And it's a way that you act. It's a way that you feel. It's a way that it's like almost like an energy that you put out there. And I just want you to think about, think about somebody who you think looks put together. Likely they are very poised. They're very organized. They're very graceful. It could be a man. It could be a woman. It could be anybody, but they have planned things out. They're not rushing down the street with a handbag or a gym bag with shoes falling out, running down the street late to a meeting. They don't run into a dinner. I'm here. Hi, everyone. Frantically waving and moving their hands. For me, if I'm ever, feeling rushed, I'll stop outside of the room, deep breath, and then I'll walk in composed. So poise is a really big one. So I'm going to show you a little experiment when it comes to poise. So I'm going to tell you the same story, but one person in telling this story is not going to be poised, is going to be very frantic and disorganized and have 0 poise. And then the second time, the person's going to tell you the same story, just with poise and a little bit of grace. So you want to see the difference between not poised and poised. And tell me who looks put together. Okay, person A. I woke up this morning and I caught the bus, but it was late and I got to work just in time. I walked in 4 minutes before the meeting and it was fine in the end, but it was, I was late. Now, person number 2, same story. I woke up this morning late, and then I caught the bus, and I got all the way to work 4 minutes before the meeting. I made it, but I was late. But here I am. Big difference, right? It is poise. It's poise that helps make somebody look put together. So plan ahead. Don't be late. Feel organized. Be organized. Lay out your outfit the night before. Lay out all your, your bags, your shoes, whatever it is, and plan ahead. And then the second part of poise is slowing down. Slowing down physically, your body, physically your movements, your voice, Everything to show poise, calm, still assertive, but you want a nice, smooth, calm appearance, and that will give you instant poise. Rule number 5 is to add instant polish, you put on physical polish. So what does that exactly mean? So think about something that looks shiny, that looks polished. So it could be a shoe. For me, it's a patent leather shoe. And that could be for men, for women, it could be for anyone, really. Another one for me personally is lip gloss. So it's something that you can literally just add a little bit of polish and you look instantly more polished because you've got that like glisten, gleamy, like sparkly little add or shine to you. It could be a piece of jewelry that is a metallic, so something like a gold or a silver. It could be a tie clip. It could be, just something like that that makes you feel and look polished by having a little bit of sheen to it. But to have instant polish, add physical polish. I'm telling you, it works. And it works like a charm. So is any of this rocket science? No. But what it is really is at the end of the day, just really tiny, strategic, small things that you can do that are tactical that really can make an instant difference. And that's why they're great. So really go take it, make your list of the 5 things that you're going to start doing today, and people are going to start noticing. And it will be subtle, and then they'll say, you look different, you're acting different. And that's a great thing. And the one thing I always say is kind of own it. Just really own it. Don't be embarrassed that they're noticing change. Take it as a compliment. Really just kind of like go for it and practice it until you become it. Remember those words and you're going to do great. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Share this, please, with anyone who you think might be interested. Please comment. Let me know what you want to learn. So it's really important to me that I'm giving back to you. So please let me know what you want to learn, and I will make videos that hopefully are helpful to all of you at home. Thank you so, so, so much for your support.